Hi, friends. Glenda Vollet here, and welcome to my craft room tonight. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am located on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And tonight we are creating with the Seaside Wishes bundle. Oh my goodness. Why have I waited so long to get this amazing bundle in my hands? I'm just over on Facebook making sure. Oh, I am live. Yay. Yay. Good. I am live. And I'm just going to move this so I can overlay this so I can watch all the places and listen to all the things. There we go. All right. So it is Monday and it is July the 15th. Half of July is gone already. Hi, Janet. Who, I don't know about you, but I don't know where my summer's gone. It's been hot, but it's been like gone just like that. I don't know. Some days. Some days. Okay, so let me flip you around. Hi, Holly. And we'll see what I'll show you the card that we're going to make tonight using Seaside Wishes. Oh, who has this bundle? If you live on the coast, any coast, you need this bundle. And I'm going to show you. Quick and easy card tonight. I'm also going to show you a card that I made a couple of weeks ago for the Charming Duck Pond. And a card I received because I got Happy Mail today. Uh-oh, what did that just do? Eat. I hate it when I do something and my computer does. Oh, no. Come on. I don't think technology is my friend today. I'm sad. Hey, Holly. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so the class that I have open right now is the Charming Duck Pond class. And if you're part of my VIP group on Thursday, I gave you a sneak peek of this card here. It's a fun fold. I didn't show you the fun fold, but I showed you the card. And there's two more cards in the class. And if you're part of my monthly tutorial subscription, you're going to get the tutorial for the fourth card. Registration is open for another 10 days for this. So, and there's a link to register in the description of this video, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, it's there. And if you're catching this after July the 25th, well, click that link to my link tree because that'll tell you what class I have open because the 26th of July, my September class will be available for registration, I hope, if I get the stuff done. And that's going to be Seaside Wishes. Go figure. Oh, I didn't. Oh, Connie, thank you. I didn't share it into my. Oops. Hang on. Just have to do that. I have to go over. Thank you. I should have streamed it there right away. It's been a while since I've been live on Monday nights. I forgot. I'm glad that I have my unofficial secretary, Connie, to help me remember these things. you know. Yeah, some days the brain just does not function. Thanks. Okay, now I'm live in my VIP group. So, the Charming Duck Pond, also known as Lily Pond Lane Suite. Here's one of the cards that I made recently. I did this with my team as a mystery stamping back in June, and they loved making it. But look, you can make really quick and easy cards. You don't have to have all the die cutting with this set. There's a little bit of coloring, but the frog, I know it's got a frog on it. And if you've been around me for a while, I hate frogs. But this frog, the outside green is a filler inner stamp. And for the duck, the pretty peacock is a filler inner green. So there's only some coloring on that. And then, of course, I did the inside because I always finish off the insides in envelopes to my cards. Yes, I had a lot of frogs on that card. And then this one I did during my, I think, was it the last time I was live on a Monday? I think I shared how to create this one. And this has no coloring except for the very tips of the bulrushes. And I colored those in dark wild wheat on top of basic gray. It really is cute. There is die cutting on this one, and there's the inside. See how I've started using this, not this designer paper, but this designer paper is 6x6. This designer paper is Country Woods, and it's 12x12. And I love this card. I saw it by Mary Detheridge, which is, okay, I can't remember her stamping name. I either remember her name or her stamping name. I can't remember them both. Anyways, she did a card with this layout, not this card, but with this layout. And I thought it was cute. Oh, good. Don't send me a frog, Valerie. I don't want a frog. Valerie did send me a card today. Like I need to relax any more than I've done so far this summer. I think I have been away for 4 out of 5 weeks. It is a cool layout, isn't it? I like that layout. So thank you, Valerie, for this lovely card telling me to relax. I think I will. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Pat. Okay, so here's the card we're going to make tonight. So I received this one in swap by Jen Bach, Bach. I think it's Bach. I don't know. I love it. Anyways, because it's quick and it's easy. And she did not do the inside. I finished off the inside. So I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. The front, there's stamping in the background. And, oh, pardon me, apparently I'm too relaxed. I got to wake up. The sentiment is stamped. So this bundle is a hybrid bundle, which means that the dies and the embossing folder work together. Hey, Cindy. So here's the stamp set. And I looked at this and I thought, nah, doesn't really turn my crank. Holy moly, Aunt Jemima. I have been seeing so many beautiful cards made out of this bundle that I just had to order it. And then today, Valerie showed me a card she made. What was that bundle, Val? What was that bundle you sent me the picture of today? See how my brain is. Oh, no. I shared a picture with Valerie using the changing leaves bundle. So I may have to invest in that one too. Has anybody got changing leaves? It's also a hybrid embossing folder bundle. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. If anybody would like to share my video, I would like it. And also, if you're enjoying my video, hit those emojis. Okay, so here's the dies. And here's the embossing folder. So what makes it hybrid is you can put the die inside the embossing folder and then run it through, and it embosses and die cuts at the same time. Or stamp the images and die cut them, because the stamps do fit in here. You have to line it up, but the stamped images do fit in there. Or use the embossing folder just by itself. Oh, Connie does. Yay. So this is what my class in September is going to be. And as far as I know, this bundle is available. And I think the Charming Duck Pond is the only thing that's not available with the Charming Duck Pond at the moment is the Lily Pond Lane designer paper. But I managed to snare a few packages before, because I saw it on low inventory, and so I grabbed some. So that seating is limited, or kits are limited for this class to the number of packages of designer paper I have, because in this class, you're going to get half a package of this designer paper along with your card kits and the dappled dots. Yes, you are. Okay, then I'm going to finish off. Now, when Jen made hers, she used the in color resin dots. I'm going to use the flat adhesive back pearls. Uh-huh. It's going to be a water theme. Saw the video and fell in love with changing leaves, and now I'm an enabler. Yes, you are. Darn you anyways. But hey, I think it's only fair. I enable you, you enable me. Okay. You can't see others' comments? Oh, that's too bad. I can. Oh, Eva says, I have this bundle and love it. This, I've made 3 cards now with this. Of course, I have to get my budding gear because I got to get the cards made for September. But right now I'm working on my mega Stamp-A-Stack for the season of green and gold for August. I've decided there's going to be 8 cards. I've got 5 of them made, so I'm still working on the other 3. Got 5 made today. So look for the details coming out on that in a special edition of my newsletter. The newsletter tomorrow that is going out has all the information on my monthly club. Things are changing with Stampin' Up! With their host rewards. They're no longer going to have host rewards. They're going to be called loyalty points. I just realized I didn't cut that piece of paper for the sentiment, so I might have to do that. So when my new club starts in September, I'm going to adopt a new way of doing my club, and all of the details are going to be in my newsletter tomorrow when it comes out, because there's no limit to the number of people that can participate. And if you live outside of Canada, there is information coming on that as well. Okay. So crumb cake, 8.5 by 5.5. Summer splash, 3.25 by 4.25, and 1/2 by 4, which I didn't cut, which I will. Then basic white, 5.25 by 4, and a piece that is 4 by 5, or 5.25 by 4, or something to put on the inside of the embossing folder. And then I have a piece of Summer Splash designer paper that is 3 by 4 to layer onto that. Okay, so let's get excited and run the white cardstock through this hybrid embossing folder so I can show you what it's like. Is anybody on the fence about this? Oh, that's not quite big enough. Oh, there, it's just big enough. Is anybody on the fence about this bundle? Have you been thinking about it and think, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll change your mind tonight. What do you think? I think I'm going to grab a bigger piece of paper. Hang on, because I cut that a little small. And I'll grab my Summer Splash at the same time because I have to cut a piece of that. Okay, so let's just put, this one is 5.25 by 4. There we go. All right, so I'm going to run this through like this. And you run it through the way you normally do with your hinge first. And this is a 3D, so it's one of the thick ones. So you're going to have number 1, then your embossing folder with the hinge first, and then this is number 4 on top of that. That's the specialty plate that comes with your die cutting machine. Now, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Die cutting machine, this plate will work with the Sizzix versions of this machine, but you definitely need something different when you're using these thicker embossing folders. Okay, so the die comes out, and I'm just going to put that back where it lives so I don't lose it. And then See what it's done? It cuts this out. Now you can go ahead and use that, but this is what I like. Look at this. Look at these. And a little bit of sponged color over the top of it, and you're good to go. But you could, like, we could take the card front, put this on here, put these back in the holes when you figure out which way they go, because, there we go. And you could even just pop those up on dimensionals and have a full card front done. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, because there is embossing left after you die cut out those. Okay, now I've got those done. Let me cut that 1/2 inch slice of, what has it got to be? 1/2 by 4. Is that 4? Nope. I'm just going through that. Do you guys store your paper like this? So I have, these are called multi page protectors. And you just get them from Staples or wherever you get your office supplies. And it fits a full package of cardstock. And then in the front where the label is, I keep my 1/2 and 1/4 sheets. And then at the back where you can see it, I keep all my small bits. So when I'm looking for a piece of cardstock, I just have to pull out one thing. Hang on, I gotta cut this. 1/2 inch by 4. There we are. Okay, we're good now. I'm going to get out a piece of stamping paper here. Yes, Valerie. What video did you see? Connie says you should share it. I don't think you can share it while I'm live, but you could share it. Send it to me and I can share it for you, or you can add it to the comments after I'm live, because when I'm live, Facebook does not allow you to add pictures and videos to the comments. Don't ask me why. Okay, so now I am looking for, this stamp set has blotches, and you know how much I love blotches. So it's got teeny tiny blotches, it's got little blotches, it's got medium blotches, and then it's got big blotches. This is a good set. So she went random around the outside, and it's tone on tone. So I'm using crumb cake on crumb cake, and she didn't add too much, just a little bit, and at various depths like that. And then I'm just going to take my piece of, yep, that looks good. Just before you get into attaching things, just make sure it looks like what you want it to look like. I think that looks okay. So we're going to close that. Now I'm going to take my die cut pieces. Oh, Valerie. Okay, that's okay. I can tell you what people say. Who knows what's happens, eh? It's unbelievable. Okay, so what was her name? Jen did this. She got darker and lighter. So I'm not going to swoosh it off in the lid, because I'm trying to mimic what she did. And you want to have that big blotchy area. Oh, cool. Look at this. And a little bit on this one. Just enough to add some color to it. And then with the blotches, it's not like all even. Only if it's good comments. Wendy says tried restarting. But if you restart, then you're not going to be here to have. If you decide to restart, let us know so we know where you go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my inside piece, which was the big one. Get rid of that was the small one. And I'm going to stamp the little sand dollar in the corner. Now don't panic when you see this because it's supposed to blotch like that. That's the whole premise of this stamp set. I was really, when I saw that, I thought, what the heck? But look, it's supposed to be blotchy. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing in the corner of the envelope. And then that's pretty in pink I'm using. I don't think I said that. All right, now I'm going to take my dots again, and I'm just going to go around the outside and kind of twist it so that they're not all going in the same direction. Like that. See, now we'll do the inside. I've got ink on my block here, so I'm trying to be really careful that I don't. Okay, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I'm getting messages, but that's okay. I will answer her when I am done. Some days. It did this last time too, so I must have hit something I shouldn't have. Oh, don't you hate that? And then you never, it's like today I was always trying to put the names in the list on my wheel of names. And instead of hitting Control V, as in Victor, for pasting, I hit Control B. Well, apparently that's Control Bold. Who knew? I didn't know that. I do now because it put all the names in bold on the wheel. But the wheel doesn't like bold. So it put the code in to make them bold. And I thought, oh, people are not going to like that. So then I had to delete them and start all over again. Okay, I'm stamping a sentiment in Memento ink onto this 1/2 inch by 4 inch piece of Summer Splash. And now we can put the card together because that's it. That's how easy this card is. Okay, put the designer paper. Now I'm using different designer paper than she did. It's the same color, it's just a different pattern. I love this designer paper. Usually they're family 6x6 paper I don't bother with because, to do a class or a club or something, I need to have 8 packages. So I usually don't bother with it, but this year I love it. So I've gotten a few packages of the in color one. Okay, now this is up on dimensionals. So we'll just pop some big dimensionals on here. Tech, the bane of our existence, you're right. And it gets worse all the time. Okay, so now this is going to go onto our card front. I'll just making sure the dimensionals were down. I cut my fingernails this morning. I cut them too short. Now I'm having issues getting the liners off of my dimensionals. One of these days I really need to go and have a pedicure. But I'd rather spend that money on a stamp set. Like the Changing Leaves bundle. Is that straight? It'll do. Yes, I would rather get the Changing Leaves bundle than a pedicure. Or a manicure, I mean. Okay, so the big one goes down first. And we'll just put it right about there. It's flat. Then the medium one goes down and it goes flat and it's going to hang out over here. And then the little one is up on dimensionals. So did you guys have a good weekend? Anybody do anything exciting on the weekend? I videoed all day Saturday. I videoed starting at 9:30 in the morning and I videoed right up until 4:30 at night. There we go. Now this is going to go on here like that. So I'm going to put dimensionals on that side. Where are my little ones? Uh-oh. Pokey tool. Missing pokey tool. There it is. I knew it couldn't go too far. I had it before. Oops. Let's just do this. Do this. And put them upside down so I know where they go. And then I'm going to put stamp and seal on there to hold that in. Valerie's trying to fix her craft room, get rid of big bulky desk, but had to empty it out first. Oh my gosh. Well, I told my husband that we need to replace the flooring in my craft room. He was not impressed. We put laminate flooring in this house 18 years ago when we moved into it, which is good. And it's lasted 18 years, except in my craft room because I'm back and forth all the time on my chair in this one spot. And I was crazy and didn't put a mat underneath it for the first year. And it's got a great big hole in the laminate now. So I have to replace the flooring and I want to put vinyl planking in here, but I have to take everything out of my craft room. And he looked at me and he said, "Oh," just like that. It's like, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, I can't be without my craft room," which means I have to move everything down to where my studio is, which is also known as the eating area in our kitchen. I know it's going to be a huge job, and I have to temporarily um, set up my craft room in a different area because I can't be without it. So I'm putting 3 of these flat pearls on there. What do you think? Look at how quick has this card been. Now let's get some Wink of Stella on here. Oh no, he knows better than Valerie. He knows better than to say, no, that's not going to happen. Because the last time he did that was 18 years ago. Well, maybe 17 years ago. And we had a hot tub. And when we put it on the patio, he had to reinforce underneath it. So before he did that, he said to me, "Are you sure this is where you want it?" I'm adding Wink of Stellas to some of these dots. How fun is this? And I said, yep, that's where I want it. Well, of course, when it went there, I didn't like it because every time you look outside, sitting at the table, looking outside at the beautiful view, all you saw was the hot tub. So I said, we got to move that hot tub over to the other side. And he said, no. I said, yeah, we got to move it. He said, no. But that was when he was going away to work. So he went away to work for 2 weeks and he came home and all the floorboards were up on the side that we needed to reinforce. And I had gone and bought the 2x12s to get it all reinforced. So he didn't have a choice. So he knows not to tell me no, because I'll want it done anyways. It is a big job. The only way to get the desk out of the room is to demolish the desk. Oh, frigo rock. That's going to be ugly. Okay, let's put the inside in. Let's do that. Now that I've told you my life history. Anyways, things are changing in my club. It runs out in August. August is the last one. The new one will start in September. And for the until Stamping Up puts the new loyalty points in place. That's so crooked. I am going to take the host rewards and give everybody a gift each month. They're telling us March, so it'll be September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. No, January and February. There will be gifts for everybody instead of one person getting all the host rewards. But one person each month who is doing the consecutive thing, because you can come and go as you want, but if you continue on, one person is going to get 20% off their entire order. So you're basically getting host rewards as well as a gift from me. And then there's other things. And I'm no longer going to have a class and a club. The club cards are going to be class cards. And then there's still going to be the special one for the monthly tutorial subscription that the club won't get. But club will also get $5 off an event each month. So there's a lot of perks for being the club. And then if you do 6 consecutive months, then you're going to get a gift from me. And then if you do 12 consecutive months, you're going to get a bigger gift from me. And this is available anywhere in Canada. There's still going to be 3 cards, a free 3-card class each month. And you can do it in person, online, or with the video tutorials. And you can come and go. So you don't have to sign up for the full 12 months anymore. But of course, if you do, and you come consecutively for 6 or 12 months, 6 and 12 months, then you're going to get gifts for longevity. It will be okay. The desk has major problems with the drawers, so it won't be hard. Oh, you could get a really big sledgehammer and just crash the poop out of that thing, Valerie. That would be fun. Okay, my card's done. I think I did a good job of imitating what she did. And it was quick. It took me like 20 minutes, and most of that was talking. Okay, so are we ready to do the draws for I've got 2 Share It Saturday draws to do. So let me just get things cleaned up a little bit here so I can reach my computer. So all the information on the new club will come out in my newsletter tomorrow. So if you are a subscriber to my newsletter, it will be in your inbox shortly after 8 a.m. And if you're not, you need to be. And if you click on that link to my link tree, then you can go to my blog and sign up for my newsletters. And then you too will be in the know. There we are. Hi. Oh, Valerie, it's what you're going to do? Oh, that'll be fun. That will be fun. Hi, Linda. Yeah, we're done the card. This is the card I made. It's really cute, but it didn't take any time at all. And now I'm going to do the draws. Okay, so what I have to do is take my phone out of here like this. And then I need to squish this up a bit and take this, turn that around. Okay, it's not working. There we go. Okay, hang on. Now we're going over here and we're going to the Wheel of Names. There we go. So this is Share It Saturday for June the 29th. So I didn't do this one last week because I was away at a dog show in Puyallup. So I'm going to going to delete that and delete the row, hit shuffle twice like I normally do. And the winner for Share It Saturday for June the 29th is, drum roll please, Peggy. Congratulations, Peggy. So it is, oh, Peggy number one. Peggy number one. Congratulations to Peggy. All right, now we'll go to the other one. This is Share It Saturday for July the 6th. And I'm going to delete that, delete the row, hit shuffle once, shuffle twice, and go. And the winner of the June or the July 6th Share It Saturday is, who's it going to be? Polly or Holly? Polly. Congratulations, Polly. All right. So a little gifty and a handmade card will go out to Peggy and Polly. Thank you so much. And you know what? Thank you to everybody who shares their amazing cards each week. I love seeing them. Now, I don't always have time to comment when you post them, but I do look at them and I try to comment before the end of the week. You guys are amazing. You have some amazing ideas. And I love giving stuff away. Oh, there's Eva. Yes, and Janet. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you so much for being part of my stamping world and sharing time with me in my craft room. I don't know whether I've got anything else to tell you. Newsletter goes out tomorrow. Oh, big news, big news. So I've been talking for a couple of months about big shakeups coming in my world, my schedule in September. So my Make It Monday Facebook Live is moving to 9:30 in the morning. So 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, which will be 12:30 Eastern time and 10:30 Mountain time. I'm going to see how it goes. I can play with that a little bit, but I've heard from some people that it's too late at night for them to watch when I'm live at 7:30. So I thought I'll do one in the morning. The Thursday night one is staying at 7:30, but it's moving to Wednesdays because I have, for the past 15 years, I've been stacking my Wednesdays full of classes. So I have my senior group in the morning from 10 to 11, and then I come home and then I have an in-person class from 1 till 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then I have the virtual, well, I was having an in-person evening class at 6:30. Now it's a virtual class. I don't want to do that anymore. So I am switching things around. So the new schedule for Facebook Lives is Monday morning at 9:30, Wednesday night at 7:30. And of course, these are all Pacific times. Then the club is going to be virtual on Thursdays. Let me get my book because I want to make sure I tell you right. Okay. The club 6:30 virtual is going to be Thursday nights, and that'll also be, if you purchase the class, it'll be club and class at the same time for 6:30 because they're going to be the same cards. I am no longer creating all of those 4 cards for the class and 3 cards for the club. It's going to be 3 cards for the club and the class and 1 extra for the monthly tutorial subscription, because lately they've all been using the same bundle anyway. So, ta-da! Okay, so Seaside Wishes is in September for club and for class. And then club in person is going to be Fridays at 1. Class in person is going to be Tuesdays at 1. So things are moving a bit, just because I want to spread things out a bit more, because I just want to. It's time to shake things up. Like, my schedule has been the same for 15 years. and it's time to shake things up and do things a little differently. So I hope everybody is okay with that. Um, it's not it's not cast in stone. I will assess, evaluate, and look forward to your comments and your suggestions of how things are going. If you are part of my club and you have been enjoying the class being different, let me know that, because I could go back. They're going to still be the same bundle each month. I'm not going to have club one bundle and class one bundle. They're going to be the same. Yeah, Connie, unfortunately, those of you that work, it's not going to be ideal, but you still have the Thursday ones, which will be on Wednesday now. So thank you for watching the replays. And I don't know, we'll see whether I can get up and be coherent at 9:30 in the morning. That may not be able to happen. I had an in-person club on Wednesday morning at 9:30 and I wasn't coherent for the first half hour of it. So, like I said, things may change. But that's what I'm going to start out with in September. And that, in my newsletter tomorrow, I've updated all of my calendars for August, September, October, November, and December. Now, August is not changing. It's still the same schedule. It's September is when things are going to change. But grab my calendars in my newsletter, click on the little link and download them, and it'll give you the dates and the times that my stuff is happening. The only thing I haven't got on there is my free classes. I still hoping to be able to do free classes each month. We'll see. I just don't have them scheduled. Now, the class in August for my season of green and gold, I'm calling it a mega stamp count. There will be 8 cards. It's going to be in person on the 23rd, Friday the 23rd, and it's going to be virtual on Tuesday the 27th. And information is coming on that hopefully this week in a special email, because I want to get the cards done first. So I know exactly how many cards and what you're going to get included in the class. And it's going to be the 8 cards, and they're simple cards. No, they're not simple cards. They're less intense cards. They're still gorgeous, because how can it not be with that suite? And if you do the class, if you purchase the kits, you can purchase more than one kit. If you want to get all of your Christmas cards done and just get the suite, then you can order as many kits as you want. If you buy the suite from me, then you will get one set of card kits for free for all 8 cards. Now, that doesn't include the designer paper. That's like, or the embellishments, because you'll have all that. It will be the cardstock will all be cut. And that includes anybody who has already bought the suite from me, because it's been live now for a couple of weeks. So if you buy the suite, the season of green and gold suite through me, you get one set of card kits minus the designer paper for free. And then each set of kits is going to be, I haven't figured out, but if you want more than one set of those cards, the kits for those cards, that will include the designer paper, then that'll be just an add-on. And if you don't order the suite through me, then you will have an option to add on the bundle or the 2 bundles. So if you're at home and you want to make the cards, then you'll be able to get the products. However, you won't need them, because I'm going to do all the die cutting for you. That's why I kept the die cutting down to a minimum. And then you will just add sentiments from whatever Christmas set you have. So this class is going to be something different from what I've ever done before. The cards are different. So far, I have two with a really cool designer paper layout. I have two that are fun fold gift card holders. And then I've got two that are a different designer paper layout that I have never done before. And then there's two more when I haven't figured out what they are yet. So there's 8 cards, and there's 4 different layouts, but 2 different cards for each layout. Does that make sense? So for the first one, if I use all of the green papers for the designer paper layout for card number 1, card number 2 is the same layout, but uses all the gold papers. So you get 2 different cards, but they both have the same layout. So there'll be 4 different layouts and 8 cards. Does this make sense? Am I explaining this good enough that you guys are understanding? It's late at night, and I don't always talk well late at night. Okay, we got thumbs up. Good. Awesome. Wonderful. So Valerie, I'm hoping to bring this to Powell River too. The cards, I'm going to time myself how long it takes me to make those cards. Once I get them all designed and I do the cutouts and I do all the die cutting and everything, I want to time myself how long, because I'm thinking it's going to be done in 3.5 or 4 hours, which is completely doable in one afternoon, right? Or one evening. Yes. Okay, so look forward to that information going out later this week as a special update. And if nobody has any questions, I will say good night, because I have 3 more cards that I need to create soon, like right now, tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you Thursday night. Thursday night, what am I doing? Hang on. Oh, I don't know, because all I have is the kit here, because my thing is on display. Oh, it's a fun fold. It's a fun fold. It's a fun fold. Oh, it's a fun fold. It's not a really drastic fun fold. It's a fun fold, and I'm using glitter paper. So there we go. We will see you Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time in my VIP group and on YouTube. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.